I am so glad you are here. It is Divine Saturday in my future, so let's keep the conversation going about palmistry. The next line on my list just happens to be traditionally called the line of Mars. This is not how I was taught this line when I first encountered it. I was first told it is the guardian angel line. So the guardian angel line, if you take a look at your lifeline, it will be usually a fainter line that follows that same pattern. You can see mine goes there and sort of echoes the lifeline. And in fact, one of the big things that's attributed to it is the ability to sort of patch any breaks that are in the lifeline. Any health issues the lifeline might be indicating are coming down the road. If there's a guardian angel line, well, you have a guardian angel. Or to think of it even more traditionally, if you have a line of Mars, you have a little more fire, a little more energy to get through whatever that break in the lifeline is. It was once thought, for example, to be really, really good luck if a soldier had this line, because it meant they would get through the battles that they had to fight and come out the other side, alive, still breathing. The downfall of this line, because every line's got its good side and every line's got its bad side, is that it is a line of Mars, which means if the person becomes very passionate about something, if they become a little activisty, religiously, politically, those are the two likely areas, they can be a little dictatorial in their approach. The bad side of Mars is usually violence or expectations or demands for violence. So that would be the downside of this line, especially if there are other indicators in the palm that suggest that a more violent personality might be present and represented by that palm. It kind of adds to the fire, basically. But for most people, for most of the time, it means a life of success. It means there are usually some level of comfort or wealth involved in your life. It usually means that you'll get through struggles a little bit more easily than others might, again, because you have a guardian angel on your shoulder helping you along through your struggle. So take a look for that sort of echoing line of the lifeline and pick up more about this lifeline in our Palmistry 101 class. That's what the QR code link is to. If you're seeing that QR code, that's why it's there. So you can check out SU's palmistry class here at the shop. That's a by donation class. So if you're in Minneapolis or planning on being in Minneapolis, come check that out. It is always a fun, informative class. I subbed in for him last Sunday. We just did a whirlwind tour of palmistry, and he's going to get you guys through into the nitty gritty of it. So highly recommend. But that's your basic line of Mars. Definitely a positive. I have found almost every time I've seen it. Rarely do I see other signs of a more physically violent nature on somebody's palm. So I generally don't need to worry about that slightly more violent tendency that it could be feeding into. For most of us, it really is our guardian angel line. It really is the line that just smooths the way and makes life a little bit better and a little bit easier, so that even when we're facing challenges, we have a reserve to draw on. We have maybe a little more strength to perhaps stand our ground, demand fairness, demand humane treatment of ourselves and the people around us. I hope that helps with your palm readings and with life in general, frankly. In the meantime, on behalf of myself and all the staff, thank you for all of the magical things you do, of course, including the little magical things you can do here. I know you know what they are, and thanks for doing them. We hope to see you guys soon here at the shop in Minneapolis or online at magusbooks.com. In the meantime, stay safe, stay warm, and blessed be.